Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is going to be another Q&A video. So this is my second one that I'm doing on my channel, and I think it's just a really fun way for my subscribers, the ones who watch me, to get to know me a little bit more personally. So yeah, I thought that'd be fun to do. So I asked you guys to leave some comments last time in one of my videos. So I'm just going to answer the questions that you gave me first, and then I'm just going to answer a few random questions off of the internet. So yeah, let's get into the video. So the first question is from the girl, and I think her channel is SSFXTR. So I'm answering your question. Your question was, you would like to know how it was moving from Denmark to Canada, and what are the biggest differences between the countries, and what do you miss the most about Denmark? Okay, well, thanks so much for asking me. So the first part of that question is, how is it moving from Denmark to Canada? So I was born in Denmark. That's pretty much where all my family is from originally. So I moved to Canada from Denmark when I was like 4 years old. So honestly, I don't remember so much of the transition period. Like, I don't remember a lot of living in Denmark as a child. I have a few flashbacks. Most of my memories of Denmark are later on when I go back for summer holidays. So when I moved here, I didn't really notice, I don't know, a huge moving difference. But what I did notice that is I went right into school when I moved to Canada, and so I was like, my first language was Danish, so learning a new language right off the bat was kind of difficult, and I know I spelt things really wrong all the time, and I got made fun of because my name was different. So that's probably the biggest thing I noticed moving from a different country. So yeah, other than that, it wasn't too bad. So the next part is, what are the biggest differences between the countries, and what do you miss the most about Denmark? The biggest difference, honestly, because they're both kind of similar, you know, Western culture, but the biggest difference would be probably language. I mean, they speak Danish there, and we speak English here. Food is a little different. Fashion is different. Like, Danish people love to wear a lot of neutral toned colors, blacks and things like that, and Canadians are a little bit more relaxed in fashion. Canadians don't honestly have the best fashion, I don't think. But and then of course Denmark is a very old culture. Like, they have very old buildings and castles, and Canada is a little bit more modernized. So that's probably the main differences. And the thing I miss the most about Denmark is, well, I have family there that I miss, obviously. And I miss the ocean. There's ocean everywhere in Denmark. Like, I don't live anywhere near a beach here. So I just miss the sandy beaches there. I miss the good pastries. Like, pastries are so good. Like, we have a Tim Hortons here. That's our, like, bakery. But, like, it does not compare. I'm sorry. It just doesn't compare. So I miss the pastries. And I love the castles. And I love just walking around. And there's always so much beautiful architecture. I really miss that. So, yeah. Hopefully I can go back there and visit soon, but yeah, if I could live there, I would live there in a heartbeat again. So yeah, that is my answer for the first question. Thanks so much for asking. The second question is from Eloise Elmore, and your question was, how did you deal with your parents' divorce, and who do you get along with more, your mom or your dad? So, I mean, I think most people who go through a divorce, especially as a child, which is what I did, it's very traumatizing. It leaves you with a lot of anxiety and stress. So obviously I dealt with that. What got me through it mostly was just, I guess, probably a lot of things, but I mean, I'm still dealing with it as an adult. But I think mostly my, like, creative outlets is probably what helped me get through it the most. Like, when I was a teenager, going through, like, lots of creative projects, going to a creative school, loving fashion, just things like that is what really kind of distracted me, I guess, through the process. So yeah, but it's never an easy thing to go through. And then who am I closer to? Probably honestly equally, because, you know, I don't know, just equally, but I think maybe on, like, an interest, kind of like intellectually, who do I feel more close to? I'd say my father. I feel like my humor and my way of thinking is a little bit more like him, and I think I look more like him. So I guess I'm probably closer to my dad on that way, but I mean, I've spent most of my life with my mom, so I probably feel more of a, like, an attachment to her. So yeah, that's my answer. Now we're going to get into just like random questions I got off the internet. So, okay, the first one is if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you go? I would probably live in Paris, like in France. I love Paris. It's honestly the best city in the whole wide world. I've been there twice. It's just architecturally stunning. The fashion is perfect. The food is good. The people are really nice. Like, I think French people are so nice. The countryside's gorgeous too, like outside of Paris. And it's like Central Europe. You can kind of go anywhere. So probably Paris, honestly. The second question is, are you a flip-flops kind of girl or runners? So lately I've been starting to like more runners. Like, I like the Adidas and the sporty vibe. So that's kind of tough, but I think like naturally down deep, I am a flip-flops kind of girl. If I could live near an ocean and just have tropical, like humid weather all the time and all I had to do is put my flip-flops on, I would be happy because it's so chill and I just like that lifestyle. I think that's pretty fun. So flip-flops. So the next question is, what is your favorite kind of music? Honestly, I like all kinds of music. Like, music is my life, so I like it all. But if I had to choose, although I don't like country music, like I really don't like it, and country music is a very like Canadian type music, and I just don't like it. I've never really liked it. I kind of find it a bit cheesy, but anyways, what I do like, if I have to list three, I'd probably choose rap, hip-hop, and like Spanish reggaeton. I like all that kind of like party, dance, good feel music, so that's my favorite. The next question is, what are your favorite hobbies? I'm trying to think. Well, I like anything to do with fashion, obviously. So anything fashion related, whether it's watching fashion programs or whether it's going somewhere fashionable, whether it's shopping, whether it's creating something. I really like to make clothing pieces too, so I like fashion, obviously. I'm obsessed with the ocean. I love the beach. I just love everything about the ocean. I actually go to sleep with beach sounds. So, the beach. Traveling. I love to travel. I wish I could travel more. And dancing. I love dancing. So, yeah, those are probably my favorite hobbies. And the next question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? Okay, so I started a YouTube channel because I really love fashion and I'm a really creative person. So I guess I kind of got inspired by other people's channels. I really like watching them, and I thought it would be a good way for me to kind of bring my creativity out into the world and maybe inspire someone else by my videos. I don't know, but I really just thought it would be a kind of a fun way to express myself through fashion and creativity. And I would love one day, a goal of mine is to make like a little, clothing or like a jewelry line or something. So I thought, it's nice to start with a fashion channel because then you can kind of get your name out there. So yeah, that's why I made a channel. And the last question is, what animal are you the most afraid of? Bears, probably. I am so afraid of bears. Like, I used to never be that, like, I've always been afraid, but not to the point where it kind of controls my experience when I'm out in nature. But ever since I watched this latest movie called The Revenant with like Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. There's a bear attack scene in it, and it was very realistic, and it was actually, the movie was taking place in my mountains that we have over here. So I was just like it just made the phobia worse. So yeah, now every time I'm hiking in the mountains where there's bears and stuff, I'm just like looking over my shoulder. I can't concentrate, I can't relax. So that's a problem. I think I gotta work on that. But yeah, definitely bears. So yeah, I think that's all the Q&A answers to these questions I'm gonna give today. I'll make a new one like every few months, so that's kind of something fun to look forward to. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!